What's going on, everybody? It's Backwoods Bubba. So, I guess top snowflake of Snowflake Capital, one old big old fucking snowflake, the governor of California, Jerry Brown, I guess has decided he's going to do a little bit of something. He is now saying that he's going to deploy, I think it was 400 National Guardsmen to the border and throughout the state because of the small city of illegal immigrants that are headed for California. I mean, I still don't think he has no sense in his head because he didn't want to do this. But there is enough people there in California that are finally standing up and saying, no, we don't want these people here. We don't need these people here. If enough people do that, then maybe they can get something done in California. They're off to a good start. They're off to a pretty decent start. They're getting quite a few people that are starting to stand up. Quite a few of the cities are standing up in counties and saying, we are not going to be part of this. We are not going to be a sanctuary city, a sanctuary county. You know, we are going to enforce immigration law. And I mean, that's a good thing. I mean, because really, how can you defend illegal immigrants? I'm not saying that a large percentage of these people aren't good people, because I believe a large percent of them are. I believe a very large percent of these people are good, more than likely decent, hard-working people that would be productive members of society if they were a legal citizen. But they're not. They're not. They're not legal citizens. They steadily come to this country and they take a toll on our welfare system. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Their children get in our schools. I have yet to figure out how you get an illegal immigrant child in school. Consider my high school, you would have to come with transcripts to even go to that school. You got to come with transcripts for they even let you in. You have to have proof of all your vaccinations and all your shots and, all your everything. Transcripts from every school you've ever been to. You have to have all of that in any of the high schools around here that I know, in any of the schools around here, period, that I know of. But somehow you get your children into our school system. You get on our welfare system. You get on food stamps. You take a toll that way. Now, if you're a legal, productive member of our society, then fill out your paperwork. Come on over. Don't come over before we call you, though. Because I'm telling you, the day of you steadily just coming over here, pouring into our country, without anybody saying anything about it, is over. I know a lot of people won't like this video. I know a lot of people are going to have a lot of crap to say about the things that I say. I don't care. I don't believe in political correctness. What needs to be said needs to be said. You have over 11 million people here that we know of that are undocumented people. And they need to go back. They need to go back where they come from and then turn around and try to come back the legal way. And you have some of these people out here who say, we couldn't make it without immigrants. We couldn't make it without immigrants. What couldn't we do without illegal immigrants? Now, legal immigrants who are productive members of our society, they provide assets to our society. They provide valuable assets to our society. They do their part. Like I said, they're productive members of society. But when you are an illegal resident of the United States, you are not helping us. People say, look at all the jobs that illegal immigrants have. Okay, look at all the Americans that could have those jobs. There are still, even though the economy is doing great and unemployment rates are lower than they've been in fucking forever, there are still a lot of people out of work in this country that are legal citizens of this country. And 85% of them, I'm sure, would like to work if someone would give them a job. Now, I'm not talking about these scum-sucking government mosquitoes that just stay sucking off the government. I'm talking about real people, real men, real women who have families to take care of, who don't have jobs, that want jobs, that do not want to be on government assistance. Those people would be more than glad to take the jobs of the illegal immigrants. And then guess what? You would have less people on welfare, which means less money the government is putting out on welfare, which would ultimately, what am I trying to say? Would ultimately, what's that word? I can't think of that word. It would ultimately result, I believe, in lower taxes. Result, that's a sucky ass word to forget. But anyways, it would ultimately result in lower taxes, in my opinion, because the less money the government has to give out means less money that's coming out of our pockets, right? I mean, it's just logical to me. So, Jerry Brown, I hope you start getting some good sense in your head. I hope you start seeing what would actually be good for this country and good for your state. Because if you don't, they're going to probably elect you out of office. Because it looks like there's a lot of people out there that don't agree with what you're doing. There's a lot of people out there that don't want to see what you're doing to their state. There are illegal immigrants in your state. And then there's a lot of legal immigrants in your state. And the legal immigrants in your state do not want the illegal immigrants there. Try to say it's not so. I've seen them. I've seen one of your own mayors that is a legal immigrant that said he doesn't want illegal immigrants here. Now, if they come here legally, there's not many people I'm sure would have a problem with them being here. You can call me whatever you want to, because I don't believe that illegal immigrants should be in my country. People, I don't know who they are. The government don't know who they are. There's a lot of people in this world, I don't know who they are. Hell, but the government don't know who they are. They have no verification of who they are. We don't know where they come from. They just pour into the country and they take a toll on our society. You can call me what you want. That's not racist. There's going to be a lot of people that's going to call me racist and call anyone. There's a lot of people that already do it. If you believe that illegal immigrants should be deported, you're a racist. If you're a Donald Trump supporter, you're a racist. If you have pride of where you're from and, of who you are, you're a racist. I'm not a fucking racist. I just don't want illegal immigrants in my fucking country. Backwoods.